because we are living in a space where anti-rights, anti-gender movements have sort of like resurfaced or have been rejuvenated because of some of the policies that has been signed into place, giving them the power to continue to silence already marginalized voices, already marginalized individuals within the community. My name is Dr. Farero Matira.
I think that when it comes to expression and how the university handles it, there are gaps. However, there is an effort that is made, but I think that we shouldn't lose steam on that. The university is sometimes not always consistent with keeping up, making sure that people can express themselves freely without fear, and I think that making sure that the trainings are kept up and that the centres and resources that are available to the university are used could be more consistent, but I do think that university, just by the nature of what it is more free than the outside in a lot of ways, because there are spaces that are created for us. I would just love if they could be bigger, but that's the dream.
It was great that the campus security was like, we're going to be there, we're going to step up and we're going to stand with you and we're going to be, your protection, I guess. I wish we were living in a context where we didn't have to do that, but it was lovely to see them walk with us.
Is Sayur Mudli, my pronouns are he, him, and I am the chairperson of Up and Out. I was lucky enough to be involved in the organisation of last year's Pride, and I've also been to other Prides such as Pretoria Pride and Johannesburg Pride. I think that today could be best summarised by saying the first Queer Pride was a protest, and I think that today we definitely showed up, we kept our energy, even while it was raining, even while it was cold, we really just kept our energy going, and that was really beautiful to see.
Casey, my pronouns are she, they. So my first Pride was last year when I was on EC. Good tunes, amazing queens, amazing kings. It was just a general great vibe, and to walk along and see people who were in the march with us, but along the sides just cheering us on, that was really, really fantastic. Joy and pride is just, it's one of the fundamental things of like being alive. Finding pride in yourself and your work and your friends and what you put out into the world, and finding joy in that and just being happy. And pride in the queer way is just having a space where you can hold your partner's hand without fear and just be all lovey-dovey and cutesy with it and not worry about, onlookers who might judge you or just be mean to you for no reason. It's about finding happiness and peace in yourself and the ones you keep around you.
Hi, I'm Retabile and my pronouns are she, her. But today we did really well. It was overwhelming in a beautiful way because of the amount of love there was around us. Joy and pride to me means so much, looking at the fact that I come from a small town that never had any of this and no one really celebrated pride like that. So being here showed me that there are spaces where you can put yourself out there and actually experience that joy that comes from being part of a safe space.
I was happy with the turnout. Obviously not as many people as we would have liked because of weather conditions, but I was really happy with the turnout and the people that came just to support. It was really nice to be in that space and just to celebrate each other. Be able to bring that joy to people is something that I want to continue doing even after university in any space that I can.
My name is Samkeli Sirgoyama and my pronouns are she, her.
Seeing the difference that we can make and being able to be a safe space for people, so it is very important. I feel like knowing who you are, being able to express yourself and being able to just have that pride is very, very important.
Literally witnessing some of the dance moves, because I'm like, Haibo, what do you mean a body can do that? I know I would have landed in hospital. But it was amazing. We are definitely looking forward to the upcoming queer prom. As someone that never got an opportunity to go to prom or metric dance, I think it's far more important for individuals that would not have been able to fully express or show up as themselves to have such initiatives university worldwide.
I just saw a lot of joy today. I'm Alex and I use any pronouns. The joy is in the sharing of safety to me. That, like, seeing how many people are getting to express themselves and getting to stand up even though so many people don't want us here. I think it's kind of this rebellious joy almost. Pride at university is not yet far-reaching enough. We should have more organizations working on these things, building community, building safe spaces, just fighting against discrimination. We need an even stronger effort, I feel. It's there, but it's not all the way there yet.
I think that one of the things that we have been working on is making sure that it's an inclusive space for everybody and making sure that people don't feel ostracized in the space that's designed to be more welcoming. So I think that just being very conscious of like personal biases in terms of organizers and stuff like that is very important, and making sure that people know that they don't have to be part of an in-group to come hang out and be themselves. And I think that making a concerted effort to make sure that everyone feels welcome is just like, it's not even like an institutional top-down thing, it's a top-side thing where people can come in and bring people in just by being super aware of that.
I think that joy and pride are like synonymous, if that makes sense. Like they work in collaboration with each other. So I think if a pride doesn't have joy, then what is the purpose of it, if that makes sense? As much as pride itself is a protest, it's also a celebration that we encompass in. Hi, I'm Flynn, and my pronouns are he, him. All university students should also be a space and comfort for everyone. You shouldn't walk into a building or spaces on campus and feel that you're unsafe.
University structures have kind of taken what it means to be prideful and to have pride into a way that is purely, I can't think of the word now. They're doing it in a corporate allyship way. They're not doing it in the sense of we are seen or appreciated. They're doing it in the sense of yay, yay, and that doesn't help us at all.
I feel like we face a lot of challenges as queer people in the university space. There's no pride and there's no joy, really. It's only in our own spaces that we create that we can kind of bring that for ourselves. But yeah, out of that, there's...
Pride is beautiful, and I really hope traditions like this can keep on and keep growing, and more people can be included every year. I really wish to see this place become more welcoming and accepting of people from all backgrounds, and I think we do have the power to change that.
3 million rand per year. Number one, I would want to have a queer coalition where we train all the student leaderships on how to create inclusive spaces. But also, because my background is in research, I just want to understand what the lived realities of our students and young people are within the university residences. If I could, I would make sure we have such matches or create such spaces where creativity could blossom. I would have internships, paid internships, for marginalized voices to fully express themselves through research, through theater, through performance and the art, because I think they are amazing individuals and they deserve to be seen in their full entirety.
This is hard. I think I would spend it on. I feel like Up and Out needs its own golf cart, number one. But I think just more resources for queer people.
I think about 3 million rand per year, I would definitely use it to make more inclusive spaces and policies. I think that looks like making sure that everyone, regardless of their accessibility, is able to access events, to make sure that all spaces have facilities which can accommodate events, and to make sure that we create safe spaces throughout our spaces.
So Up and Out is pretty much a Hatfield campus thing, and as someone from Prinkloo campus, I had to wait for a while before I even knew Up and Out was a thing. So I would spread awareness, maybe make more different Up and Outs on the different campuses, make things more accessible and more advertised and things like that. And I would also give gay people money because we deserve it.
Specifically in South Africa, to create more safe spaces for queer people to meet each other and be able to meet and mingle and mix and all of that, because there isn't enough spaces for those, and all the spaces that are there, they feel very like targeted. There's a specific group they're targeting in the queer society.
Maybe pushing down fees a little bit for some people so that we have people from different communities able to access education. I think a lot of it is to do with education. We are, of course, an educational institute, so just more initiatives on that front would be amazing.
I would probably spend on a lot of like donations and funds. So I'd probably give to like queer organizations in South Africa, but also outside of South Africa, and a lot of money obviously into our supporters like the Center for Sexuality, AIDS and Gender, along with also the Transformation Office, just so that we are continuing this path of transformation across campus, but also to reflect in our society.
Being so involved in queer life on campus for the last 4 years has really brought richness to my life, and it's helped me feel like university wasn't drowning me because I had stuff going on other than my academics, and finding people that I really like and enjoy and love, and some of my best friends and my partner as well through these structures. It's just been a wonderful 4 years for me. But yeah, I think that Pride is super important, and I'm grateful that we have it.
Get back into that energy.
Seeing everyone in the rain dancing, all of our drag performers, all of our Up and Out members, all of our allies, it is something so genuinely beautiful to see that we are capable of that. When we're walking past campus and we hear people shouting Pride and supporting us from the sidelines, it's a beautiful thing to see, and I'm just so filled with love and overwhelmed by how great that was.
Today has been a really gorgeous and beautiful day, and I'm so happy to be a part of this community. And this is my final year, so like it was very, very, like, I feel lucky to be a part of like the organizing team and to see how everything like built up in a sense, because we've been through it. Like, it's been so stressful to get up to this point, and it was all worth it.
This Pride meant a lot to me, just also being part of the team that arranged it, but also being a queer person and experiencing it. I was ecstatic, and it was just a lovely time.
Just happy Pride, we love it, we love being gay, it's one of the best things in the world.
Stay cunty and be diva, you know. But no, on a serious note, if there is someone out there who feels like, okay, they don't have a safe space in the university where they can truly be themselves, I can say Up and Out has helped me a lot with that. And no one, you shouldn't be afraid to be who you are just because other people are looking at you. I can say one of the drag queens today told me that if they're not looking at you, you're not doing it right. Go back and do it again.
The significance is that we are proud of who we are, and we want to show the world that we're proud. Therefore,